www.redhotradio.fm.
What's up, y'all? It's Steph Staa, singer-songwriter from the south side of Chicago. I'm on redhotradio.fm. Be sure to tune in so you can know about what I do and how I can connect with you. I started singing before I could even talk. When I was just cooing as a baby, my dad would play the radio in the car with me. My mother would ride around with us and we would just listen to music. And they said I would just literally just hum the melody. So naturally, when I started talking and understanding language and sound, I just enjoyed singing. Soul Train really made me like burst with this urge to want to be an artist, because I would see all these artists, right? And I would get to see them perform. I would see the dancers dance. And I'm like, Don Cornelius got something going on here. Then I found out it was filmed out of Chicago. So that really gave me the push to want to do it. You know, and then my mother would play the vinyl. Her and my dad had a collection of vinyl. And I would just play with their records, scratch them up, get whoopings, wrote songs, and got my little friends together. When Star Search was on TV, I learned about singing competitions. I was like, I want to be on the show. And my mother was like, I can't do that. I got to take care of your other siblings. So I made my friends be my audience, and I was singing the hallway over on 87th and Burley at Germano Millgate. I would do the little, talent shows at high school and in the community center around the neighborhood, and it just built up my weight. Everybody was just encouraging me. They thought I sounded like Stacy Lattisaw and all of them. So I just kept it moving and kept singing and wrote poems and read Betty and Veronica and Archie comic books, and that got me into writing. I'm like, okay, this got storylines, and I need to write poems that have storylines and a nice punch. I like Maya Angelou's stuff, so let me try to make it short, quaint, and cute, and to the point, and put dope melodies to them. And I also used to be real big on listening to the jazz local stations here in Chicago, because it was all instrumentation, and I could just add like an ad-lib vocal melody to it. And so I became big on jazz. Then I got connected to Anita Baker, and my mother had Anita Baker records, and I got caught up on that Rapture album. The Rapture album was like my studying fortress. Like I would just record the tape, pop the tape, tape the tape back together so I wouldn't get a whooping. But yeah, like everything around me inspired me, from the way people receive the way I sound, my echo in the hallway, to the way people react. You know what I'm saying? When they would hear me just humming as I'm going to the store, going to school, a head would turn, or, you know what I'm saying? My homies would be like, you over there singing, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? All that dope stuff. So as a kid, it just gave me encouragement. Not nobody pretty much giving me the whole you can or you can't. I just went off of the energy that was around me. You know what I'm saying? Even the birds chirping, I would just sing to the birds chirping in the trees. That's how I was when I was a kid. These days, I'm collaborating with a plethora of artists in Chicago and virtually, doing virtual performances as well. I perform with a live cover band called Blended Soul. We do everything from the top hits to the old school. We do everything. We do repasses, we do weddings, all that good stuff. I love performing with the live element, as well as I'm dropping 2 EPs for 2023. And I'm working on some stuff for years, forth. But yeah, man, just keeping it consistent, working my social media. That's where you can catch me at on mainly, working all my platforms, keeping y'all up with my personal. I love to cook, I love to sing, I love to decorate, I love to inspire. I'm the LRA for CPS, Chicago Public Schools. And yeah, I'm just loving it, just loving life and giving out dope energy. Future-wise, I would like to do bigger venues and go on tour, even sing in background. I don't care as long as I'm on the stage. I can remember doing the Apollo in Harlem, New York, back in the day when me and my boys Endangered Species won second place to get on stage. We didn't win, but I got to rub the log. So I would like to perform at Chicago Theater right there on State Street. I love that theater. I want to do a sold-out show there, and I just want to continue to sing and perform for everybody. Maybe doing the Taste of Chicago on the main stage and doing, what is that called, The Chosen Few? Yes. Do my house songs on that stage. I've not been yet because I want them to book me. I want to be on the stage, not in the tent. But yes, I'm very comical and charismatic when I perform. And I just look forward to doing bigger things and getting them Grammys, definitely, and getting a ring on my finger by Andre 3000. Yes, ma'am, that's what I manifest.
www.redhotradio.fm